Hi everyone, this is Lauren from the blog financiallyfreeeverafter.com, and here I am going to show you my November wrap-up with using YNAB for my budgeting system, as well as budgeting for the future, because as you can see in my to be budgeted category, I do have some money that needs to go in to that budget, especially because today is my favorite day of the week, which is payday Friday, so gotta love when you get paid. So just a little quick review of November 2018. It was a pretty great month. It looks like my total activity for immediate obligations ended up at $1,945.51. My true expenses were $178.35. A lot of that was gifts, and then of course I always end up using the stuff I forgot to budget for category. Then we do have some just for fun, which ended up being close to $100 at $98.99. So I did just clean up my accounts a bit. You'll notice that I do have money left over in my water account, and that's like I could go ahead and get rid of that, but it is being used in December's budget, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. Then, of course, these categories always carry over every month because they're my true expenses. You will notice that I have the one orange category in gifts, and that's because I did spend some of the gift money that was in this budget, but I did make up for that in December's budget, where I allocated quite a bit more than what I usually do for Christmas expenses. Then my emergency fund is looking good, and then I have this one nagging little cent left behind in dining out that will get carry over to next month, and that's just because I didn't put anything in my dining out category, so that was all left over from the previous month. So that was my cleanup for November 2018. Let's go ahead and look at my reports to see where I'm at. First, I do want to give a shout out to my age of money. It is sitting at 65 days. That fluctuates usually about, I would say, 5 to 7 days. At the beginning of the month, it goes quite a bit down just because I have all of my big bills come out, and then by the end of the month it's usually back up to 65. So I would say I'm probably between 55 and 65 days for my age of money, depending on how you want to look at it. In my reports, we always start with my net worth because I do like to see the change there. So at the end of November, I'm sitting at a net worth of negative $15,779.44. That's not exactly accurate because I do not include my federal student loans in my net worth category. Right now, I currently qualify for public service loan forgiveness, so I'm not really tracking those. So my net worth is really in the negative, probably negative $70,000 right now. But again, that's a little depressing, so I just stick with not including that at the moment. You can see what I'm tracking over here. The private student loan is at $14,668.64, and then I have the car lease, which unfortunately I can't get out of at the moment, which is sitting at just above $7,000. My spending, this is from September 2018 to November, so my total spending was almost $7,000, with my average spending per month sitting at $2,321. Then my income versus expenses. We've got my income right here. You'll see that for November it's a little bit higher, and that's because it was a 3-paycheck month, so we are getting paid right on this last day of November 30th, which is always nice for Christmas and all of that stuff. And then all of my expenses. This one has gone up a little bit because we do have the federal student loan, which I just started paying on at $87.53. My true expenses, emergency fund, dining out. You'll notice that in October I had $0 for dining out and 0 for true expenses, and that's because I was doing a no spend October, which I really liked doing. And then you can see my net income for the month is at $1,084.08. With my total net income, you can't really see because there's a question mark right here, but it is $2,753.27, which is really great to see that in the green. All right, now going on to the fun bit, we're going to go back to our budget, and really quickly I always do a glance over my December budget just to make sure everything is looking good, even though I've pretty much already budgeted for all of December at this point. So again, all of my categories are looking really great for December. We should be totally fine here. You can see my gifts is a little bit inflated from what it usually is, and that's leaving me with just over $500 to spend for Christmas, which is great. Hopefully we'll be under that. My personal goal is to only spend $400. We'll see how that works. All right, so everything's looking pretty good, so we're going to move on to January. All right, and I do this pretty simply, so I just start going down the categories. So my rent is always $717. Auto loan is always $353.02. Student loan is $173. Federal loan $88. Internet is $55.99. Electric, we're going to budget $70. Sometimes it's less than that. Sometimes it's like right at that 70 mark. Water, we're going to budget, I'm going to say 20. Phone is 23. Hulu is $11.99. Groceries, we don't have enough, so this is where we're going to end kind of our grocery budget, or this is where we're going to end with this paycheck. So I'm going to put all of the $188.40 there. And that's it. So when I get my first paycheck for December, we're going to finish up all of January's expenses. So we're going to clean up the grocery budget and get that at a nice $350, and then gas most likely will be $120, and then we're going to fill in our true expenses, and then finally just for fun. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I budget with YNAB. If you want to, please check out my blog, financiallyfreeeverafter.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.